Sam's account on YouTube here, where we can actually share our screen, which will be a little bit better.
Sweet, we can.
Nothing much, man.
Till 9:55 tomorrow, Jara.
Oh, nice. So yeah, we're gonna be out.
What we did tonight. I wanted to add meatloaf. You wanted to add some other stuff. What is happening, guys?
Hey, I bet. There's nothing much.
We're gonna link you the video in 1 sec. So if you're with us, I'm gonna leave all this good information. If you are with us, head
Pin
over
that comment.
to the YouTube channel and watch us live. I don't think I can pin it. I think you have. Oh wait, pin comment.
Wait,
There we go.
can you change the title to that show?
What? Bitcoin at an all-time.
Yeah, I want to say Poppin bottles. That would be pretty good.
Change it.
Let's change it now.
What do you want?
After we're live.
Where do you want to change it? All-time high show. Poppin bottles.
No. At the beginning, in the middle, right there, all time high. Poppin bottles. There you go. I want a little emoji.
You have to go find it.
Hey, how are you guys doing? All right, we have a bunch of people. So, I mean, if you guys want on Facebook, you know, head on over to the YouTube channel, or if you're already on YouTube, you know, stay where you are, or you don't have to. You don't have to go anywhere really. But yeah, I look better on the YouTube channel than this camera right here. So yeah.
All right.
All right.
Should we start?
Yeah, I mean, might as well. How many people?
We got 15 people watching live on.
We have 13 people on Facebook. All right, so we got like 30 people.
Actually, let's set a little countdown. We'll set a 1 minute countdown.
All right, 1 minute countdown. I hope everyone's doing really well. I know we are. You know, you know, a pretty great day today for Bitcoin. So definitely happy about that.
Ooh, why is this so slow? All right, we're gonna start a 1 minute countdown, and we will be back in 1 minute, starting now. I'm gonna fill my glass of water, and I'll be right back.
Give me a glass too.
You got champagne?
I got champagne. Yeah, great. And this is something that we're gonna start every day. I guess we'll just explain it in 45 seconds, but I hope everyone's doing well. Just waiting for a few people to join. You know, if you'd like to join us, you could also join us up on YouTube. If you're already on YouTube, hello, and stay where you are. If you're on Facebook, you know, join us on YouTube over there. All right. If you want to see our screen, you don't have to.
Wait a minute. Why is this? Oh, this is so behind. That's fine. I don't care.
All right.
All right, we'll stop this, and I'm going to do the intro video, and then Alaska. Stop. Intro. Oh.
What's up, Scott? I hope these mics are on. All right.
Hello, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel.
And
These
Facebook.
are your hosts, Sam Capizzi and Snay at CryptoSomniac, here to bring you everything crypto related, where the rich never sleep. Tonight, we got a special show for you, and we are going to begin it with a little question here to Alexa. What's the price of Bitcoin right? Alexa, what's the price of Bitcoin right now?
Today, Bitcoin costs $6,150.
All right. That means Bitcoin is at an all-time high right now.
It actually got up to 6,300, Sam.
It did.
I didn't cash out there, but I wish I would have. But who cares? Because I'm still in Bitcoin, right? One Bitcoin's still one Bitcoin.
So, in honor of Bitcoin being at an all-time high, we have a bottle of champagne, which we're going to pop here tonight.
Yeah, the finest $5.99, you know, not $599, but rather $5.99. I wish I would have paid it in Bitcoin, but I couldn't buy alcohol in Bitcoin.
So
we're going to
start popping bottles of champagne every time Bitcoin is at a new all-time high in celebration. I have a feeling we're going to be doing this a lot the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
we might need to go buy more champagne.
I don't know what's going on, but I think this is not a cork top. This is a...
Is that a
yeah,
screw
there you
top?
go. It's fine.
That was so unexciting. We have to get a cork.
Yeah, we have to get a cork. But yeah, this was it. I guess this is
the camera.
Yeah, I guess so. This is we're popping bottles. This is, I guess, what is considered popping.
That was super unexciting.
Yeah, who cares? Still drinking champagne. Bitcoin's
Holy
at an
shit.
all-time high.
You bought the worst champagne bottles, so
Oh.
you have to go back to the store.
Yeah, and I bought 3 of these, so we're gonna be having for the next 3 all-time high shows. I don't drink champagne.
Oh, man. Too good.
So yeah, congrats to everybody who's in Bitcoin right now.
Cheers.
We are popping bottles. We don't even have 2 champagne glasses. That's how little we drink champagne. But we're going to start buying champagne glasses, and I hope you guys do too, because, you know, this is all-time high show, and we're at an all-time high.
So, yeah, let's open up this shit. That's. And tomorrow, we have a show tomorrow. It's not a show. We're going to be releasing a video that I want to make sure you guys don't miss. I said it here earlier on the channel. Make sure you don't miss tomorrow's video. It's got a lot of special information for everybody. And I want to make sure that everyone's there to see it. So maybe I'll set a set time so you guys can be live if you're available. But wow, we are at 6131, and let's take a look at where can we see the. Maybe I should open up Coinigy so we can see the, you know, the all-time high today. Coinigy. Dun 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 dun. Log in. So Coinigy is a website. It's great for tracking stats. It's $15 a month. It's well worth it if you are someone who likes to look at the charts a lot. It's worth the money and the investment. So we're going to pull up that chart, and we will pull
and again,
up
guys,
Bitcoin.
go ahead and ask any questions if you have them. We'll be going over charts with you guys, and you know, just. But today's generally a good day. Anytime there's an all-time high with Bitcoin, is generally a good day. So. No complaints here.
So up here it says we got as high as 62.28. I don't see 63. Where did you see 63 at?
You're on Bitrix, so
what account?
So good. So I
What
looked
do you
at
want
Bitstamp.
Is that Bitstamp? BITS?
Yeah. And then, and then you have to click on BTC USD. There you go. Now,
So that got as high as 63.11 on Bitstamp.
63.11.
What is Bitstamp?
Are you investing in BitConnect?
What is Bitstamp? I never even heard of Bitstamp. Is that an exchange?
Yeah, it's some sort of exchange. It's got to be. So let's just get this out of the way. We're never going to invest in BitConnect. I know we talk about it a lot, or people ask us a lot of questions. We'll never.
BitConnect, no. So BitConnect doesn't do anything proprietary. It just has a special investment rate, interest rate.
Eventually, people are going to lose money.
There's a chart out there. You can look up
collapse.
the BitConnect interest rate. Where's their charts? Maybe it's here. They have here it is right here.
Yeah.
So right now we are in the 2 to 6 month range where you get an 8% interest on your money, or 8% per month. But there's nothing proprietary. It's all basically a pyramid scheme. There is money to be made in pyramid schemes, I think, but I don't think they last very long, and they're not something that goes on forever. Bitcoin Connect is not something I invest in. I will never invest in it, and I don't recommend people to invest in it. There may be money to be made, but I am not spending any more time or research on it. I think it's just a pyramid scheme.
No, I agree. And
plain and simple.
Just the fact that, you know, these bots aren't open source, and you know the whole thing behind BitConnect is there's bots that are trading, you know, with these exclusive algorithms that are making everyone money.
The thing I hate this.
It's really bogus.
Where's the ad? The ad is up here. Hold on. I got to show you guys something.
You can't do it on Brave.
Where's Chrome? Hold on. If it comes up, I'm going to be so happy. Coin.
No, it's already there. You have to,
I have to unblock it.
You have to unblock it. So I did this earlier. Pause ad block.
Pause ad block.
No, it's already disabled on the site. No, now it's enabled on the site.
I got to disable.
Now you got to refresh.
CoinMarketCap. And look what we see. This is fucking pisses me off. Why is this? And why is this so slow?
Mind your language.
BitConnect is at the top of this thing every damn day. This thing is here and it never goes the fuck away.
Yeah,
They spend a shit ton of money to get you guys into a Ponzi scheme, and we're at number 9 in market cap. What I wanted to do is I don't even know the symbol for BitConnect.
It's BCC.
BCC?
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to pull it up on Coinigy just so we could.
It's
if we're
completely
going to talk
inflated.
about it.
Don't do it. But let's look at. Gafour actually asked this question on Facebook. Is it a good time to buy Bitcoin even though it's at an all-time high? What do you think, Sam?
Wow, we've actually lost. I'm just still focused on BitConnect right now. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere. It actually looks like it's been tanking along with everything else. But anyway, let's look at his question, which is what? Bitcoin. Let's pull out the Bitcoin to USD. Let's pull out the Bitcoin chart. Anyway, it's at an all-time high. This is crazy. This is crazy. So this is the 1 hour chart. In the 1 hour, this doesn't look too good. It looks like we're about to cross right now. Wave trend down, oversold, or overbought rather. Overbought, MACD. This is the 1 hour. Let's go out to the daily. Daily does not look good either,
right.
Even though we've just skyrocketed today for some reason. We got a couple questions here. They gave out Lambos and Mercedes in their show in Thailand. I am undecided if I shall invest in BitConnect. Please don't invest in BitConnect.
I mean, honestly, if it's making you money, good for you, you know.
Yeah.
But just keep in mind that this thing isn't regulated and it will collapse any moment. It's bound to collapse, or they could. What they are doing is they're artificially inflating the BitConnect price.
We are not looking at the chart. Sorry, guys. We are not pulling up the chart. So I was showing you guys this ad here on CoinMarketCap a second ago. This thing never goes the fuck away. Pisses me off.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. We're here with the charts.
On the top, a little right over there.
Nah, I like going full screen when we can switch back and forth to us and the screen when necessary.
On Facebook, guys, they're artificially inflating.
Anyway, next question. What do you think about EDO since it was listed on Bitfinex?
What?
Bitfinex.
Bitfinex. Okay.
Well, what is EDO? I don't know what that is. Is that? I've never heard of EDU. I do. You do. I do. He does.
I don't know, but that's a lot.
You want to know a funny thing? My dad was talking. Your name's Snay, and his sister's name is Snahy.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, "What about Snahy and Snay her?"
Yeah.
Like,
I don't really
that's
understand
hilarious.
that.
Snay he and Snay her.
No.
Don't
really understand that whatsoever. But nice
she
try.
should be the.
It's
the
like
her.
it's like
He
Sam
should
and
be the-
Samantha, right?
But he and her, like Snay her and Snay he. I thought it was good.
Doesn't make any sense.
I thought it was funny. Anyway, I've never heard of I do or ID. I who. Not sure what this is. It's on. Let's take a look at what markets it's on. Only on Bitfinex or Buttfinex, according to Sociopasta.
That's a good name. I like that.
Let's go to the next one. If the bots were so good, why wouldn't one just use them for themselves?
Exactly.
Why not? Altcoins are very low. Do you think that altcoins price fluctuations will be there before B2X? Yes, I do. I think Bitcoin will continue to go up. I don't know necessarily today, tomorrow, but my assumption was that it would go up prior to the split.
Right.
I would have thought closer to the split. I didn't anticipate it to go up so high today, but the split is coming, and I think we will continue to go up as we get closer to it.
So Lee Kendra asked on Facebook, you guys bullish on metal?
We did a report on the Moon Lounge in metal.
Yeah.
On metal.
On metal, right.
And I'm not that interested in metal. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. It was something that I liked, and I thought it was a good project with good founders and good team leaders. But after doing more research on it, I'm just not that interested. And our research was back there.
It's just who they're marketing to, right?
Yeah, they're marketing to companies that aren't necessarily. They're looking to tap into an untapped market in things like the pornography industry, marijuana industry. They're looking to tap into markets that aren't really, here yet or tapped into yet, and as opposed to going after some traditional markets which might be harder to tap into. However, I kind of like some of the things that. What were their competitors? Monetha. And don't you think Utrust is a bit of a competitor?
100%.
I like Utrust a lot better.
Even OMG's any sort of payment processor is a competitor to metal. And just to say that metal is, definitely the team is pretty good. They're ex-Apple, so definitely not too bad. Any thoughts on GRS though? That Grotesel coin or whatever.
I don't know what GRS is.
The GRS is that
grotesque coin.
yeah, it's really Grotesel coin.
Grotesque coin. It's huge in price right now. I never touch anything like that.
But look at that volume. That volume is insane. $12 million.
I never touch anything like that.
Hours. Yeah, I mean, I generally wouldn't touch that either. By all means, we're not saying exit this, but just set your stop losses. Keep your profits. If you did enter, back over, a couple days ago where the price was about 0.0001. That's not a bad gig. Not a bad gig.
Someone asked me, Viral Patel, do I think Snay said Bitcoin is at an all-time high at $6,000 yesterday or the day before. What are my opinions on that price? So
it says it doesn't deserve the 6,000 plus valuation. I still don't believe it deserves that $6,000 plus valuation. Everything indicating in the charts. You want to pull up a BTC chart?
I have one.
All right. So everything indicating. Yeah. All right. So I can't really use this. You have to go to Trading View. You gotta go to Trading View, bro. All right. And we are going to do. Let me hold on, guys. Let me just open this up.
While you guys are waiting, we also want to make it aware to people, and we'll leave a link if you're interested in signing up. It is one of the last days that you can invest or get started in the Moon Lounge, which is our private investment group. What it is it's a team of about 4 or 5 members, including Snay and I, that answer your questions around the clock. We share what we're investing in on a day in and day out basis. We don't make trades every single day. We have very much a long-term mindset. We try to get you into coins that are good over the long haul. We have several reports that we release a couple of times a month. One of them being this past month was on Bitcoin Gold. We had one on proof of stake versus proof of work. We had a couple. And what else do you get? You get a couple of group calls each month. You get 4 group calls. It's $100 a month. And if you have any questions, anything more that you want to know, email me at cryptosomniac@gmail.com. You can also sign up using the links in the banner of the YouTube profile. So yeah, did you want to pull this?
It just doesn't load on your computer.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Because you're on Brave, so it's going to keep blocking Flash.
Do you want to go in here?
Yeah. It's interesting, like we do like Brave,
Go ahead.
I don't mind Brave whatsoever, but it definitely does mess up a lot.
I couldn't get our thumbnail to load in Chrome. It would only load in Brave, so I don't understand.
And there's a lot of and now we're in Chrome, and and for some reason, it works. So we drew this chart. I keep going back to this chart. I drew this chart, several months ago. We're still following the same pattern, except we're going a little high here, and this is.
I think what you need to do soon.
Parabolic movement.
What you're gonna need to do soon is it looks like we're above this yellow line. You might need to make another channel or move this one, up almost.
Yeah.
And do we stay in there? You should do another one. I don't know. How do I undo this and go back to where it was? Is there an undo button?
I think it's just Control Z.
Yeah, you might want to just chart another one that goes right above it.
I mean, so this
is copy and paste.
So this is showing we're not traveling in a linear pattern, guys. So Bitcoin is not traveling linearly; it's traveling logarithmically or exponentially, as people would say. And that means this parallel channel that we drew several months ago, it's no longer starting to apply. Where we're literally pushing past this bull movement, and so we're in the 4 hour right now. Again, if you're on Facebook, go check us out on YouTube. You can see our screen. I fully, we from the beginning have always said Bitcoin is cyclical in nature. So with every pump, we'll see a dump or a sizable dump right after it, right? But right now it looks like we had that large green, and now we're in the red, then the green, then the red, then the green, and this is lazy bear squeeze momentum, and it looks like we are going to be entering a bull market. But this right here, if you look at this, this is on the daily. You know, our RMACD looks like it's going to cross again on the top, you know, which is, you know, extremely bullish movement. And
bullish? Isn't
yeah.
it bearish?
No,
it's going to cross the other way and go down.
No. So it's,
that one's crossing up.
No, look, this is going to cross up again.
Yeah.
So this extremely bullish. I mean, I wouldn't count on it. But again, I also said in that video, you know, I don't believe it deserves that valuation. But I'm also not going to be selling my Bitcoin anytime soon, especially right before the hard fork. So definitely be wary, guys. So
Viral Patel, to answer your question, what do I think about Bitcoin's price? Let me find your question exactly. Where'd it go?
There's the worst champagne I've ever had.
Snay was saying yesterday that Bitcoin doesn't deserve 6,000 plus variation, which I agree. What do you think? So I think Bitcoin, its valuation is not truly reflective of the technology. I think it has a lot of factors which warrant its price, which aren't necessarily its technology driven. I think because Bitcoin has to be your mode of transportation, right, for the most part, to get to any of these other altcoins, aside from Ethereum and Litecoin, and some exchanges even do Ripple. But for the most part, you have to invest in Bitcoin to get to these 999 other or so cryptocurrencies. And until that changes, which isn't going to change overnight, it's not going to change this year, it's not going to change this month. It may change, and it is changing. You know, we've had the addition of Ethereum and Litecoin on Coinbase. Until those things start to develop, until Bitcoin loses its first to market, its foundation, which may or may not happen, but I think right now Bitcoin's price is not truly reflective of the technology. I think it's has a lot to do with the fact that you have to invest in it to get to altcoins. It has to do with the fact that it is first to market. It's the one that everybody knows about or hears about first. And it is quite rare. So that is, I think, a little bit of why it's valued so high. So I don't think its price, the price might be right, you know, and it all is supply demand. So there's no question that it is off of, I really don't want to make us, I really want to just one or the other, not both. I really don't want both.
And then you're going to have large lulls, and then people just
looking
at CoinMarketCap.
Well, then we can switch to this. So I think that Bitcoin is, it's at its price that it belongs at, because that's what people are willing to pay for it.
I agree.
But I don't think its price is reflective of the tech, to answer your question. So there's a lot of questions here on YouTube.
I completely agree with Sam.
Can the government freeze your Bitcoin account while you're lending money? Your BitConnect account while you're lending money? I don't know anything about BitConnect as far as its usage goes. I don't use it. I don't use it actively myself, so I don't know about freezing your account. You know anything? Can the government freeze your BitConnect account while lending money? I don't know anything about that.
I mean, I don't know if the government really has the jurisdiction. I mean, they do have the jurisdiction to do that. I hate lending and doing also. There's such a gray area already. You know, the SEC is already, you know, dumping down onto these cryptocurrencies and ICOs. So I definitely would, you know, caution against that. Yeah, I would really be very skeptical there. Tana Rice, founder of Moeda, is using blockchain tech to revolutionize microfinance. Any ideas? Not sure what that is. Never heard of either him or that company. Moeda loyalty points. Never heard of it. No, it's doing really well though. Wow.
$32 million market cap, only on Binance. Not sure what it is, unfortunately. Do you think Bitcoin will go higher than 6,200 before the fork? I do, yes. I do personally, yes.
The fork is 2 weeks away.
The fork is still, about 2 weeks away.
In 2 weeks.
It's a long time.
2 weeks is a...
We could be at 15 grand in 2 weeks.
Yeah, honestly. So if you think about it, 2 weeks is, you know, around a month and a half.
2 years.
About a month and a half in the traditional market.
Honestly, not even close though. Really, like, what market are you gonna? We 3x'd since January.
I mean,
you know how many years it takes in the traditional market to get a 3x return?
I mean, but you could.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
You're lucky if you get 10%. We got 300% in 3 months.
I mean, if you look at stocks like if you look at tech stocks like AMD or Amazon, you know they've done very well, but they won't come close to the price increases or the percentage increases we see in cryptocurrencies.
It's crazy.
Any thoughts? So Sam McDonald says, any thoughts on Power Ledger? A lot of questions on Power Ledger. You know, I'm holding off on any new investments right now on Power Ledger. I would, you know, it could be a good investment, but you know, it's not really worth my time right now. Are you guys optimistic about the China news? I mean, that China's they're slowly pushing in regulations, making ICOs and cryptocurrencies more legitimate. Yeah, but until that happens, I'm not optimistic. You know, China's, you know, not a democracy, so everything's very in the veils. So, you know, until it happens, I won't be the happiest.
Do me a favor, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. What that does, it allows other people in the community to know that this video was worth watching. So please hit that thumbs up button. Love what you guys are doing. Thank you. Do you think Electronium is just a hype or a good long-term buy?
I think it's a lot of hype. If you look at all the recent ICOs, you're better off just sticking into Bitcoin, honestly. Like I want to say 95% of all your ICOs that you're investing in, you're better off just sticking into Bitcoin. But that's not to say don't invest in ICOs.
Another reason, I mean, your funds are locked up most times for 3 months,
right?
Minimum for a lot of these ICOs.
Think about what Bitcoin could do in 3 months.
We've tripled Bitcoin's price in about 3 months. 3 months ago, we were around 1850.
Wow.
We've more than tripled it.
Wow.
We were at 1850 about 3 months ago.
That's amazing.
And I'll show you.
That's amazing. Nick Foltz asked, what do you think about DZE coin, Sam?
No, I think no.
No thanks, Nick. We won't be or Stunzed. No, we won't be falling into that trap anymore. But thanks for your input.
We need to go to the daily, and we need to go to shit. We need Bitcoin USDT. We fell. Whoa, is that a blip?
Again, if you guys are on Facebook, you know, head on. We pinned the post on the YouTube channel. Head on over. You could actually see our screen. And if you're on YouTube, stay
here.
There,
we were
you just look at us.
On July 15th, which was August, September, not even 3 months ago. That's right. 2.5 months ago. We've more than tripled our value. Let's take 6,200. Say we're at 62 right now, divided by 1841. Okay. We have 3.36x'd our money in about 75 days.
That's around 340%.
That is outrageous.
340%.
You lock your money in ICOs for 3 months, and meanwhile, you could have 3.37x your money in just 75 days. If you can do that anywhere else, call me now. I mean, my phone is on.
Yeah, seriously. Honestly,
hit me up.
Like, and people just keep saying, you know, the hype is over. You know, Bitcoin is dead. Yada yada yada. Like,
Bitcoin was dead, man.
Yeah,
I was investing all the way back here, man.
I mean, just look at that parabolic movement, guys. Just parabolic movement.
I don't think anything's changing. I think we might slow down after the fort for a little bit, but, you know, in the long haul and into next year and the year after, I really am a believer. I think Bitcoin can get to, you know, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000. I'm all in. More than I should be, to be honest. I'm all in.
Me and you both, bro.
I'm all in.
Is there no like curved option here? I can't draw a
curvature. What else do we have?
Right.
Would you have guess on who, if any, gets added to Coinbase next? Julian DeHouse. So they're adding Bitcoin Cash on January 1st. Coinbase is. And if I were to suspect anything else beyond that would be added, it'd no doubt in my mind be Ripple, if anything. It's got the infrastructure, connections with the banks. If anything gets added, I definitely think it would be Ripple. BTC was tripled in 3 months because of 2 forks that happened this year, and still have some more on the way. And I think Bitcoin is being tried and hardened through all these hard forks. I think it's becoming stronger and more resilient. There's people going to be forking Bitcoin for a while. Anything that they can do to create their own coin, their own version, is going to continue to take place, and it's going to be more hardened and better equipped throughout the rest of these.
I mean, this is just a trial phase for Bitcoin, honestly. Just if you're looking at our chart right now, it kind of looks ridiculous, but that's how ridiculous Bitcoin is. That is parabolic movement. Honestly, that is called going to the moon. Like, any more parabolic than that, Sam, I think we're just all astronauts, and we're all going to the moon.
I hope.
Yeah, because hold on to your Bitcoin, guys. I'm telling you guys the truth. Like, I know I'm an active trader. I like to trade frequently, but having these safe Bitcoin returns is definitely something institutions like to see, and gives you peace of mind. So on Facebook, Jonathan Avila asks, new to crypto, any recommendations for how much of the portfolio of BTC versus altcoins? So what is your allocation, Sam?
I maintain about 20 to 25% Bitcoin and about 25, 30% Ethereum. And the rest is altcoins. That's my holding, personally. It's different during the times of the fork. I loaded up on extra Bitcoin for the fork, but traditionally I have about 20 to 25% Bitcoin and about a little bit about the same, a little bit more, to be honest, in Ethereum. But they're roughly the same, and they take up more than half of my portfolio, while the rest are altcoins.
And we're not saying don't invest in these riskier coins, don't invest in these sub top 100, your 100 to 300, 100 to 400 ranked coins on CoinMarketCap. We're not saying that. Obviously a healthy amount of risk is good. This is why you're in it. You're in it to make money. You're not in it, as much as we believe in the tech, there's also a bottom line for us where, we'd like to see the price go up. If it's not going to go up, we're out of there, right? And I feel like everyone's at the same, mindset as us. Like we do love the technology. Don't get us wrong. Like, we're constantly reading about blockchain technology and trying to keep updated, on everything. And it is a bottom line for us. But having that allocation of 50% Bitcoin Ether and 50% other altcoins, and maybe even closer to like 5% of risky altcoins is, that's a healthy risk that you are going to take, because one of these coins in the under the top 100 are going to be in the top 20. It's just a matter of time. The market is so new. Everyone's just trying to find their footing in this playground we call cryptocurrencies. The cryptocurrency market, rather. So do take risk. Definitely do take risks. That's not what we're saying, but
Calden Wongchuk, on the topic of altcoins, invested a lot into altcoins back in the spring and late summer, or early summer, late spring, early summer, and is stuck at some losses now with some of the altcoins that he picked. What is our advice to him?
He bought Stratus and Digibyte. That's rough, man. That's really rough. I would have told you not to invest in both of those. Yeah, I mean, that's rough. You really have to do your research on your coins. Look at the community, look at the Reddit, look at their Twitter, look at the marketing, look at the PR. Look at what they're trying to accomplish. Look at their competitors. Look at the actual market outreach or market impact they could have. See if the team is legitimate. These are all things that you could be doing to research their coin. And if you did do the research on those coins, you wouldn't have invested in Digibyte or Stratus, especially a significant amount of money, as you probably have done. And I'm sorry to hear that, but don't give up on this game.
Don't go all in. I would never invest more than 20% into any one coin, and it wouldn't even
other than Bitcoin or Ether.
Other than those two.
Right. Never
Never put more than 20%. Definitely do your homework. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with holding on to coins that you truly believe in and have studied the roadmap, and I've done that before, and I'm taking losses on things like Quantum right now, which I really believe in long term, but do your homework. Maybe you found something that I didn't know about in Stratus or Digibyte, but don't over leverage yourself in any one position. Ladder in your orders. Don't go all in at any one given set or time. And do your homework. What do you think about Electronium? We talked a little bit about it a few moments ago.
Yeah.
I think it's got a lot of hype.
Definitely. Okay. So how much of your portfolio is in LTC? I can answer that, but I'd like you to answer that as well. How much LTC are you holding?
Not as much as I should be, to be honest.
Yeah.
About 5% of my portfolio is Litecoin.
Yeah, mine's around.
I think it's relatively safe too.
Right, mine's around like 8 or 9 to 10%. It always fluctuates based on whatever the big Litecoin price is, but I feel like Litecoin is baby Bitcoin. They do everything right before Bitcoin. Lightning Network is a little bit more centralized activity that Charlie Lee is handling, and atomic swaps and then Rootstock. I haven't heard anything about Litecoin and Rootstock, but I would love for that to happen. Litecoin also implemented SegWit right before Bitcoin. We saw a price jump in there, and it is a baby Bitcoin. It's a little bit more structured than Bitcoin, and you won't see the 1,000 hard forks that we're seeing with Bitcoin. But yeah, I definitely do like your Litecoins and your your Moneros. Those are two solid coins to hold. Maybe not for the largest gains, but definitely peace of mind ride.
Do you see Monero making a run soon? Monero is my favorite privacy coin, and I think as we see people value security and privacy more, that's when you see run-ups in Monero's price. Like this year, when the more we see hacks and exchanges being tampered with and money laundering,
even regulation,
the more you start to value your privacy and security. And I think the longer and longer we grow in cryptocurrency, the more people will value privacy. And I think Monero is the best long-term hold out of all of them. I don't know anything necessarily in their roadmap coming out that would drive its price, pretty soon. But, as we see people lose money in crypto or get, hacked, I think people will, value privacy more and more. Not necessarily hacked, because Bitcoin is supposed to be not hackable, but anything to do with a breach of security or privacy. And I think a lot of these exchanges don't necessarily provide the most private form of transactions.
Right, exactly.
There's a lot of reasons why people might want privacy. Everything on the Bitcoin ledger can be traced, and that's not what you want, especially for things like banks. No one, I was thinking about this in the book I was reading actually last night. Like, you could start to tell what someone's salary is. If you're paid in Bitcoin, you could go and find pretty easily, if you look at the ledger, and you find, that big, large lump sum payment, which is probably made 2 or 4 times a month, and you could find someone's salary. Right. That's not information that we want to share with the world. That is a very good use case for why we would value privacy. Right. People associate privacy in Monero with drug usage or things that are bad, but there's very valid reasons, such as, like I said, salary. We don't want to share our salary with people.
That's one of the reasons why Ethereum's actually implementing ZK Snarks.
Mm-hmm.
And ZK Snarks zero knowledge proof algorithm. So it's pretty much a way where you don't really need a transaction or the ledger to verify the amount or who it was sent to. It's pretty much no one knows, but there's a proof and there's a trust system for ZK Snarks. Not no one knows. Obviously, the blockchain knows, but no individual could find that out. And that's what Zcash uses, and that's what they're going to implement into Ethereum, which I'm definitely very interested in. Thoughts on Zios?
Give me one
Again,
second.
if you guys have any questions, shoot them away, or just want to say hello. Definitely. Ask us some questions. That's why we're here. Zios down 41%. Circulating supply only about 10% has been released from the max supply. Let's see what markets it's on. It's only on Yobit. Okay, that's going to be a no for me, Doug. That's the only thing I can say about that. It's just gonna be a no for me. Like I won't be investing in that until it becomes a little bit more legitimate, and I don't see 40% drops. You know, maybe they're new. Maybe they didn't deserve that 40% drop. But again, it's all about the bottom line for me. And if I don't see either backed up by technical analysis or whatnot, you know, it's definitely something that, you know, it's kind of worrying to me. All right. I just joined. What do you think about Bitcoin Cash? Will it rise again and go back to 900? I definitely let's go look at the Bitcoin Cash here.
Put it on. What screen are we looking at right now? Go back to XSplit. Give me it. We're looking at us.
Oh, okay.
What? All right, go ahead.
All right. So Bitcoin Cash, That's God, something I never ever want to talk about, but I guess we will for the sake of the stream. And I'm going to compare it to the dollar because I don't think comparing it to Bitcoin is a fair representation.
Why not?
Because Bitcoin is so volatile, and you can't really expect. And since they do have an inverse relationship, such as look, we'll look at it here. So yeah, so you see, it doesn't really travel with Bitcoin at all. Wherever Bitcoin goes, it does not mean. Other than that September 15th FUD for China FUD, other than that, it hasn't been correlated at all. So that's why I like to look at it in terms of the dollar rather than the Bitcoin pairing for Bitcoin Cash. It's been doing really strong lately, as of late. It's definitely a lot, mostly Korean investors, Korean and Japanese investors. I definitely I'm holding on to my Bitcoin Cash when it does hit a top. You know, we never say, you know, dump all at once or, you know, sell everything. But when it's at a good high price, I probably will sell, 90, probably all of my Bitcoin Cash, to tell you the truth. But don't listen on strictly us. Do your research. If you do like the bigger block sizes and you do believe in bigger block sizes over, Lightning Network and SegWit, then maybe, Bitcoin Cash is something that you should invest into if you truly believe in it. But for us, or for me personally, I don't know how you feel about Bitcoin Cash, but I definitely am a pro SegWit guy. I don't agree with 2x. I think Bitcoin is fine just how it is. What about you, Sam?
Agreed. Same sentiments. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin Cash or 2x or gold. I think they're all attempts to disrupt the Bitcoin's original protocol, which I think works just fine as is for now. Yeah. What do I think about Vertcoin, VTC?
Yeah.
Let's flip it chart. VTC. Let me load up. That's quite high right now. VTC. Let me put the chart on. We're not live. It should be the chart. Okay. This is the daily chart.
That is the daily chart for Vertcoin. Okay. We're on YouTube, guys. If you're on Facebook, check us out. Check out that pinned comment. You can see our charts there. It just gets a little hectic if we put it up on both of these channels. So, yeah.
This is the 1 hour. We look good on the 1 hour. This is the 4 hour.
This is the 4 hour, and you see,
I
definitely, if you have entered this party, I definitely would not exit. I would definitely set my stop losses to lock in some of those profits, because you never know. You don't know if this is being price controlled by whales. Probably not, because it is like $30 to $40 million in your 24-hour volume. But I definitely see a higher pump coming in once Bittrex releases its Bitcoin Gold to be traded. So once they do release that Bitcoin Gold, I know I'll be investing a little bit into Vertcoin. Definitely not a bad idea.
Someone said the Dodgers are getting spanked. Are they live right now? I was trying to look. Los Angeles Dodgers 12-9. They're about to lose.
Oh, what inning?
Bottom of the 8th.
Wow. Okay.
We're in Los Angeles as well. We're not watching, but
So it's 2-2, right? Yeah. Okay.
series tied.
Yeah, we're not
2-2.
watching. Not the biggest baseball fan. I'm a crypto fan though. Yeah, maybe if we get rich enough, we'll buy a baseball team, Sam.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's
I'm a football fan and a basketball fan. I'd sooner buy a football team or a basketball team
That's true.
than a baseball team.
I would too.
But we can buy all four.
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
just
buy-
start a new city called the
we'll
Moon
start-
Lounge.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Moon Lounge.
Exactly. No, we'll just call it Moon. We'll call it
Moon.
Moon, California. So when you want to go to the moon, you
You
just
just come to California.
head over to our city.
Head over to
Yeah.
our Moon Lounge.
Exactly.
For anyone interested in the Moon Lounge, it starts in a couple days. Well, not starts, but anyone looking to join that's in new.
My mic's not on, by the way.
How do you know?
I don't know. This guy told me. Can't really hear.
He's on Facebook.
On the YouTube stream.
You might want to speak into it because you're definitely on. You're probably not speaking
on?
better into it. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me okay on the YouTube stream? Testing. Give me a thumbs up if yeah.
But yeah, if you're interested in joining the Moon Lounge, you can email me at cryptosomniac@gmail.com or sign up using the link. You'll get access to all our trades, and yeah, you get a couple reports each month, a couple of group phone calls, 24/7 access to me, Snay, and the rest of the team to answer you guys' questions. You get a lot of great content. It's $100 per month, and again, you can email me if you have any other questions or you want to learn more about it. About Bitcoin Cash and the price. Someone said a question about its current price being traded at $1,039. I wonder where you can look at that.
Segwit price is 1,000.
Segwit 2x futures are trading at over $1,000 right now. So what is the price? What do we predict the price to be once the fork launches?
I mean, I even though I am no 2x, I think 2x is going to prevail.
I think it'll be larger for sure than Bitcoin Gold.
I mean, obviously it's going to be larger than Bitcoin Gold, but I don't think that there wasn't any real decisiveness with Bitcoin Gold. The community wasn't really split. Everyone's like, whatever, with Bitcoin Gold. Even with Bitcoin Cash, that was a very last moment thing. Community wasn't really split. Everyone was kind of for Segwit. Not too many people were against Segwit. Even in like the Reddit polls that we saw, obviously very manipulative. Yeah, I think this is probably the biggest decisive issue the community has really come across. Is this no 2x?
I think the price will be very volatile in the beginning. I can't put a price on it when the day it launches. To be honest,
I'm gonna be holding both. I won't be shorting anything immediately. I think it's better to be safe than sorry, especially doing the 2x there. So definitely, guys.
And as always, make sure your money's on an exchange or a wallet that supports it several hours, or if not days prior to the split. I'm sure we'll get a bunch of announcements in the next couple of weeks as to which exchanges will and won't be supporting it. And yeah, I think it's really difficult to decide a price. Like Snay said, I think it'd be nice to hold both until the crowd and community starts to figure out, the main chain. And I won't be selling probably any either as well upon initial launch. So I'll just be waiting to see what the price is. I'll probably stock up a little bit of extra Bitcoin like I did for this split and then go back to alts right after. But yeah.
So Nick Stevens says Bitcoin Gold shouldn't be compared to Segwit 2x. I completely agree, but neither should Bitcoin Cash. I don't think anything can really compare to this hard fork that we're coming up to. The community and really, this is probably the most decisive issue that we've come across with Bitcoin. Even Segwit was, I know Segwit wasn't unanimous, so still a lot of people hate Segwit, but I definitely think I've definitely heard more negative sentiment for 2x than I have for Segwit by far. So it definitely can't be compared. Definitely a lot of that. It all comes down to the miners and what they want to do with their hash power. So yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see. But we won't be trading. The following days after the 4th.
Agreed. I think that should about do it. We've been here almost an hour.
Yeah.
If anyone's interested in learning anything more, let me go back to our YouTube channel.
Let me go on the Facebook. And
You can find a lot more information. You can schedule one-on-one appointments with me or Sneh here using the links in the top of my YouTube banner profile. Our course on Udemy is a great place to start if you're new to cryptocurrency. And we have the Moon Lounge, which will just be sign-ups for another couple of days for the month of November. And check us out over on Facebook as well. We have a huge community of people talking about cryptocurrency every day, teaching me things. I'm always learning something new. A lot of great information there being shared. And it's a great community of a ton of people around the globe. So check us out on Facebook. And thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. And, you know, feel free to leave your comments in the video below. I'd be happy to hear your guys' thoughts and things that you want to know about and what we should cover. So thank you guys all for watching, and talk to you guys soon.
see you guys.